kaunti ya Laikipia unenchere moyo kuliko kubwatesiwa n'abananchi b'Chinsa Ikomi okwana chinga kicho korege karo na bagwatani bekyama KUPA inse yobora igwa ya Peter Munya nigo batebiruna nigo bagoche kumugwatesi omusiki Fred Matiang'i aso kwane kibunango cyare koira obora ibwe bonene bwense.
Kwa niaba yetu sisi wote, akina mama, warembo, wasomi, tunasema tumetoka na ufisadi, tumetoka na ukora, tumetoka kuharibiwa masomo yetu, tumetoka kuharibiwa utenda kazi, tumetoka kuharibiwa hata ukulima. Na kwa sababu hiyo sisi tumesikiza wito wa party leader wetu, Mheshimiwa Peter Munya, na tuko tayari kuungana mkono na His Excellency Dr. Fred Matiang'i tubadilishe Kenya.
Kwa hivyo wewe tunakuunga mkono Mheshimiwa Matiang'i, sisi tulisema tushikane kama PNU ndio tuweze kuwa na bargaining. Tunakataa hizi mali ya umma. Mmekuwa pesa safari moja. Ushafunga mzee kazi ni kwako baba. Ambaye ataendesha Kenya ameonyesha, kwa sababu ukiangalia track record ya Fred Matiang'i, si kila Mkenya jamani anaona wakati alikuwa ICT ile marekebisho ambayo yalifanyika ndio yakaweka nchi yetu technology pahali tuko sasa.
We just received information that the president wants to arrest Sifuna and other members of the Senate and the National Assembly. Ati ndio walikuwa wanakula nini? Ati wanakula hii pesa kidogo kidogo. Mr. President, if you want to start with the thieves, anza kujishika wewe.
Siwezi kuandaa na wakora. Nasema tufanye kazi pamoja. Mimi nataka kuhakikisha niko tayari, I am ready.
Goska mutwe hababatani bekyama kya DCP bakora wane Crovas Marara nigo babatikora roboti higoro yemerobili kya mekyo kibegete chinga ki homura bikya mekyo rigati gashagwa arachibikirana haigameyense kurwa sense ya Amerika. Crovas yoro homokonyu umura bikya mekyo nigate runa nigekya mekyo kirachikwaliga musangerekano munene ACM semu ya Kamkunji ime yo mucho Nairobi unenchere yemo yogo kwanera abananchi be kaunti ya Nairobi. Chinga kicho nigaru ko bolia go chasabo bisabo bolendi kwanne kibuna go chibara ukubeko bolendi boisene chinga kicho musangerekano yo.
Last week we announced that our party leader, His Excellency Rigathi Gachagua, will return to the nation on Thursday, 21st August at noon from the United States of America. We want to confirm that his return is still as scheduled. Second, we call on the people of Kenya to show up at the Jomo Kenyatta International Airport at 8 a.m. to receive our beloved party leader. We shall have a mother of all peaceful processions upon his arrival. The procession will begin from the Jomo Kenyatta International Airport to the Central Business District and later address a public rally at the hallowed Kamkunji grounds. The police are hereby notified to provide security, and they should not dare to demonstrate against the people of Kenya. We have done a letter to the Inspector General notifying him of the said activity. We are also adequately informed of the mischief and also plans by President William Ruto to have our party leader arrested upon his arrival at Jomo Kenyatta International Airport. We are also informed that William Ruto is planning to divert his plane to either Kisumu or Mombasa International Airports to arrest him from there. Take notice that any attempt to arrest Honorable His Excellency Rigathi Gachagua once he lands in the country will be met by our supporters across the country.
kiama kia UDA na ODM nigo baba gukore ikaro kunenjera yamo yo gukwanira hamangana renge tubura ibibya mwebo abunenjera yamo yo kwene kibunango kibale gutwara okugwatana gure ugutingo ukwana chinga kichokora homoroberio yo homorai benso muskibira muruto na bigo murai bikiama kia ODM muskirairo dinga nigo baikirana sense mo ya kareni me yo mucho Nairobi bunenjera yamo yo gukwanira abajumba bo chinga kichi murai benso muskibira muruto nigene kibuna na bigitomukya wokwene kibuna ngotinyare hobokorori buya buburai ahiga emergency ya Kenya.
That we have a nation to look after and we have a nation to protect, and there are options that are available to us, and I think we chose to protect the nation called Kenya by our coming together. And so I want to commend both the Right Honorable Raila Odinga and the ODM party, my former party, for standing up to be counted when the country needed leaders to stand up for Kenya. It may have been easy to do the opposite. It may have been popular to do the opposite. I know many people have vilified the Honorable Raila Odinga and the ODM party for the decision they took to stand for Kenya when there was need to do so. And let me say the following as the President of Kenya today. We have come from very far as a nation. We stand here today as a robust democracy, a nation that is making strides in our national development. And I want to speak to you candidly. I don't have a written statement because I really wanted to speak to you from my heart. Because, and by God's grace, I have, out of the 5 people who have become presidents in Kenya, I am one of them. 5 Kenyans who have had the opportunity to lead this country. That a nation, the progress.
Ngagichicho homorai bikiama kia ODM muskirairo Odinga niga tebiruno gochamo we kiama kia ODM na gukore mirimo ne serikali ya Kenya kwanza. No kwene kibuna wananchi nkonyora bali hamagenderesa ine na boigo koleta obutereru aiga Kenya. Asense moyaye homokonyi bumurai benso muske Professor Kithure Kindiki nigo herero buya we biama go chamo.
24 that last year, you understood that the dark clouds that were gathering over Kenya could have been exciting, but they could also mark the end of Kenya. We decided that it is better to have an imperfect country that is struggling to mend its ways than to have a collapsed one. We came together to create an environment in which we can discuss our issues and differences as people of one nation. African leaders are very from their own collapsing countries to discuss issues they cannot discuss at home. We go together to spare Kenya that shame. Our object was and remains one, as one U.S. Senator called it, our country, our whole country, and nothing but our country.
The country is generally and gradually forming the national consensus that we are looking for. And therefore, for me, the lesson I pick, even looking at the leadership that has spoken here, those who have felt that perhaps they need space to show their leadership skills, yet feel their background, their religion, their ethnicity disadvantages them. What the two large parties have shown us, UDA and ODM, under President Ruto and His Excellency Raila Odinga, is that those who have felt to be in the periphery, your stakes and your interests are better catered in large national parties. It is possible in a large national party to realize your dream, your potential, and your skills to be tapped than otherwise. And therefore, going forward, as we form coalitions and build our respective parties, let us look towards building national parties as opposed to sectarian parties.
Na gwikiraga bumonjo murigereriano ngo yakorera yatikire Chinsa Ikomi cyabo no margoba kurende chikoraga Chinsa birene Chinsa nye cyabo tuko no chikwanyora sinje.
Aya na yatikire chinga kiechi ime ya Kisi TV.
Embachero gose omogeno gose egetendawire kurwa Kisi TV amandegere yomogusi
abaiseke mbale mintu batatu oyo mata iyo into kuragira abaiseke mbale mintu batatu oyo mata iyo into kuragira abaiseke mbale mintu batatu oyo mata iyo into kuragira okotogora Guseli chibu amaiga yokuruga